the ninth village, which is located at the very back of the island. The name of the village is the Kuimbanga, right? The Kuimbanga. So it is just that it is located at the back of Mbanga Island. So the Kui means back, the back, right? Mbanga is just the island. So there lives a storyteller. The storyteller name is Ndrendre, right? So Ndrendre in Fijian means to laugh, right?
Yeah.
So that is his name, the storyteller name. So every time he has to tell a story, the village people has to come to him with gifts, right? Just to show their appreciation on the story. So one day when he was sitting on his couch at his house, a young warrior come to him and ask him politely if he can tell him a story, right? So, and he was like, you were the first one to come by yourself. Because every time I have to tell a story, I'll just like tell a story when we're having a cover ceremony or a cover session, or if we are having a meeting in a community center. So he has to tell a story to the whole community. But this young warrior asked him if he could just tell him a special one just for him. And he said, okay, what you will give me in return? And he said, that is the first thing I'm going to do straight after you tell me the story. So the storyteller said, okay, so tell the story. And straight after that, this young warrior went up the stream, right? Just to try and look for a gift, right? So he was thinking of scooping some prawns, right? For the storyteller. And while he was scooping around a pool of water, he saw a small cave, right? A small cave. And in that small cave, smoke coming out from that small cave. And he was trying to see, and he was trying to like feel what is inside. So he reaches out his hand, try to feel what is inside, and in return he grabbed a dwarf, right? Yeah, dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, in the olden days, our ancestors do believe in spiritual gods, right? Ancestral gods.
That was yesterday, right?
What's that?
That was yesterday, right?
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
No.
Oh, no. We all believe in it.
Yeah. That was in the olden days, but now we've got religion come through, and so when he grabbed this dwarf, the little man was like, crying out for his life. He was like, please, can you just please leave me alone? Can you please just set me free? And the young warrior said, I think you'll be a good gift to the storyteller, right? So he said, I'm going to take you down to the village. And the dwarf was like, no way. This is where I belong, right? So can you just please just leave me up here, right? And the young warrior said, no, I'll take you down to the village. So the little man was like crying out for his life, begging for his life, and he said, okay, if you set me free, I'm going to give you 3 different gifts, right? You make a choice. First is what if I make you to be a great fisherman, right? That is the first gift. And he said, the young warrior said, no, no way. Thank you very much. My village is just near the shore, right? Even me, I can just go out there and fish on my own, right? It's easy to catch fish. So thank you very much for that. I'll still take you down. And the dwarf was like, okay, this is my second gift, please. And he said, okay, suit it up. And he said, what if I make you to be a great warrior, right? You know, in the olden days, we are classified as cannibals, right? That was during cannibalism time. So if you are a warrior, you can just, protect yourself. You're fit enough, you're tough, right? To defend yourself. And he was like, no, thank you very much. I'm already in a warrior clan. And I'm fit enough, can just protect myself. So, no. I'll take you down to the village. And the little man said, okay, this will be my third and last, right? What if I make you to walk on hot stones, right? And the young warrior was like, a pause. And he said, I'm pretty interested in that, right? Because I haven't seen that before. Even my grandfather and my father, they're not able to do that, to walk on hot stones, right? And so he said, okay, I'll take that. I'll take the third gift. So the little man said, okay, this is what I want you to do. You dig me a big pit, just like what we saw, right? Okay, firewoods first. Throw a lot of firewoods and big stones on top of the firewood, right? You know why? Just to hit, for the firewood to heat up all the stones, right? So after this young warrior set that up, he said, okay, you light that up. Light the firewood up for about 3 to 4 hours, right? You can just imagine how hot the stone will be. As you can see that those stones were like white in color. That shows how hot it is, right? So I think they hit that up straight up the lunch. That was like 2 or 2:30. So that is like 3 or 3.5 hours. And after that 3 to 4 hours, they said, okay, you clear all the firewoods and all the charcoals. Remember, hot stones only, not charcoals, right? You can just, right, they clear all the charcoals, all the firewoods, right. Just hot stones, right? And you level the stones nicely so that you cannot tip over or, right, slip. And so straight after that, the dwarf said, you can now walk across. And this young warrior was like, no way, you have to take the lead, right? Show me. Because he was like scared that he could get burned, right? So he was just like trying to make sure. And so the dwarf walked to the other side, and then this young warrior followed him. When he reached to the other side, he realized that his feet doesn't get burned, just like mine, right?